It's one of the toughest industries to crack, but digital technology is now helping to give Scottish filmmakers their big break. Innovations in recording, editing and distribution are helping to reshape the business, and as Grant Loughlin reports, both established directors and novices are taking advantage, hoping to bring their ideas to a global audience.
This is low-budget filmmaking for the digital age. Like the music industry, the screen industry is going through something of a radical change, thanks to a revolution in digital technology. The biggest surprise for anyone visiting this film set is the size of the camera. It may look like something a fashion photographer would use, and you'd be right, but this DSLR, or digital single lens reflex camera, to give it its full name, can allow anyone with a good idea and a bit of know-how the chance to make a film that looks as good as something made specifically for the big screen at a fraction of the budget of Hollywood movies.
No one knows it's a film camera, so that's the amazing thing. The only thing that gives it away is the clapperboard. Otherwise, people would think you were doing a story for, the press.
But this is no fashion shoot. This is a scene being filmed for a psychological crime thriller called Timelock. David Griffith is a BAFTA-nominated screenwriter and director who hopes to pave the way for a new generation of Scottish filmmakers who want to get their ideas off the ground.
We're trying to do something a little different and see what happens. But because of the technology being so cheap, it really allows us to go ahead and do things in a different way. What this camera allows you to do is to really become more cinematic. So it's more cinematic than many of the...
It makes it look like film, basically.
It makes it look like film, exactly.
People can, with their computers and stuff, can make movies, but the quality is, frighteningly getting close to the 35mm style. So it's, it's going to have to merge somehow. And the more people that are doing this, the more quality. And there's going to be an audience for this, so watch this space.
With technology shrinking in both cost and size, it has already spurred budding amateur filmmakers into making their own dramas. Colin Ross Smith and Colin Ferguson have spent the last 14 months and their own cash making a 2-hour-long gangster drama set in Glasgow called The Cruise, and even convinced acclaimed Scottish actor David Heyman to star in it.
There was no way we could have shot this in film because it would take us about 20 years to afford it. So basically, we all clubbed together, myself, Robert Harrison, Jim Sweeney and Colin, and we bought our own camera, bought our own equipment. Colin's got his own editing suite, so it's all in-house.
The best advice though for breaking into a tough industry, even though costs have been driven down, comes from the voice of experience.
Planning that makes it work, and thinking through a story that really has some cinematic appeal and how you're going to make it truly cinematic through the use of the cinematic language. That's what I'd say, think cinema, make cinema.
Grant Loughlin, STB News, Glasgow.